How to teach your teen to drive in a snowstorm. Hello and welcome to Winter Driving, and episode 63 of Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus. I'm Jane Ubel, and with me today is Mike Pehl, veteran crash investigator with 40 plus years of teaching teens to drive in the snow. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. Love
Great.
this topic. Love it, love it, love it.
Good. And of course, we have Natasha Johnson, our researcher and social media expert, who selected a student observation that screams winter driving.
Yes. Yes. So I have here Brandy from Coon Rapids. She shared with us a story her mom told her about a scary experience she had while on the road. She told her she hit a patch of ice on the road and went into the ditch, then rolled the car multiple times. The most important part was that no one was killed, and what Brandy learned was to be cautious all the time, but very cautious during cold and icy weather.
Well, that's a
Well,
good.
yeah, Brandy, this touches everybody. This is just a topic that we have to talk about. Parents, you need to talk about it. Don't you dare run away from this screen. You grab your child, your son, your daughter, you pull them by the ear, you get them in front of me right now, okay? Because they owe it to you and you owe it to them to do this stuff. So, first of all, the first snowfall, the first ice storm is a absolute nightmare to our emergency departments, our snow removal, to the fire department, the rescues, the ambulances, the police departments. Everybody's involved because and I'm going to just throw we as society, doesn't want to pay attention to the burn we're about to touch. We're about to burn the finger, but we keep getting closer to it. And all of a sudden it gets burned and we go, ouch. And what is it? It's too late. You got the blister. So we're going to stop that. If you listen to me carefully, we're going to stop that today. Listen to me. Right now, if you are coming up to a stop sign with your car, and the front of your car's momentum is going down at the point of the stop, you are going to go into a slip and a slide, and you are going to rear end the car in front of you, and I don't care if you got anti-lock brakes or not, more so if you don't have anti-lock brakes, okay? But the anti-lock brakes are not going to save your butt on ice. It's going to help you. It's going to help you better than not anti-lock brakes. But you're either going to slide into that intersection or you're going to get rear in the car and push them into the intersection. So let me just give you a Mike Peel's way. When you are coming up to any stop sign, stoplight, stop in the car, listen, the last thing you want to do is lose control and go into that intersection and be cleaned up by everybody going 30, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. That is not a place to be. All right. To avoid that, you need to start your momentum slow down sooner. Brake, release, brake, release. And at the time of that stop, you should be releasing that brake and coming to a nice smooth stop at that stop sign or behind the vehicle in front of you. Also, never forget this. Your exit is always to the right. Take the snowbank before you take the car in front of you. Take the snowbank to the right before you end up in that intersection to be cleaned up by whoever's coming through. Your life depends on it. I'm telling you, it depends on it. Before you slip and slide and go into that thing here and you end up in front of somebody, that does not have to happen. You always have the right to choose your benefit to the right, which is your ditch. But what we do is we panic in those situations. So, first of all, our lovely driver's manuals don't give us a lot of help when it comes to winter driving. And what can a book teach you? Nothing. It can only remind you. All right. So, parents, you need to grab that teenager. Do not let them drive to school. If they have never driven in snow before, do not let them drive to school the day it snows. It's not going to be pretty. I'm telling you right now, mark it on the calendar. Mike says it's not going to be pretty. Okay, you're going to end up taking work off to go get the smashed up car, maybe go to the emergency room because they hurt their arm, leg, whatever, airbag, we don't know. Hopefully, that's the worst that would happen, that they get a scratch or a bruise. So anyway, you're going to take the morning it snows off. Yes, you're going to call in and you're going to call it, I have to go see Safety Mike, whatever, it's excused. And you're going to take them out to a parking lot that has snow, ice pack, whatever, and you're going to have them drive that car and you're going to go 20 miles an hour and you're going to slam the brakes on. They need to feel what that car is going to do in the ice. It has to feel it. They cannot learn this on their own because it's almost 100% it will be a disaster. All right. You're going to take them and you're going to go across this empty parking lot and you're going to make them turn really fast at 15 miles an hour. And while they're turning, tell them to slam the brakes on. Someone just spun out in front of you. They need to see that's how you respect the snow and ice is when you put them in the situation that they can't control it. And if they've never done that, they don't know how to respect it because they haven't done it. All right. So it's a new job for everybody out there. And we don't cancel lessons when it snows as a professional driving industry. We shouldn't. In saying that, I will cancel lessons if the snow plows are called off the road because it makes no difference. If we can't move in a heavy snow where the roads are impassable, then there's no point in going out and getting stuck with a kid. But it is so key, parents, that you get out and drive with them the first time and gain the respect. Otherwise, you are not going to be a happy parent, and hopefully it will only cost you money because it will. I'm just telling you right now, somebody out there is not going to listen to me and they're going to come back and we're going to get a letter to this podcast and they're going to say, I wish I would have paid attention. So I don't know how we get that word out, but here you go. No excuse for you guys because guess what? You just watched it. Second thing, if your car does go into a skid, you always look where you want to go. You never panic. You never look at the danger you're going to be in because you will end up in that danger. Your mind will take, I don't have my steering wheel with me, your mind will take that car wherever you look. It'll automatically happen. Okay. You will regain control 99% of the time, unless you came into this at 60 miles an hour where you totally messed up. And then when I'm saying that is if you start to spin out in a two-way 55-mile-an-hour traffic or 45-mile-an-hour traffic or a freeway, sometimes you're better off to look at the ditch because that's where you want to go. Because I'm telling you, you're going to start a chain reaction of spinouts and you're going to be in the middle of it. And everybody's going to be hitting you and pushing you into somebody else. They're going to hit you again and they're going to spin you into somebody else. And it's going to be multiple bumps. And I know it's hard to do, but the ditch is your best place. $125 to get towed out. Guess what? Your car's not smashed up. You have no liability suit against you. Nobody's hurt, probably. All right, because the snow is still a giving object. It's not a snowbank is a giving object. It's not a 2, 3, 4,000 pound car or truck or an 80,000 pound semi. So you know what? And make sure you have good tires. Go to Costco, get some good tires. Okay. Because tires are key in the winter time. Key, key, key. Good set of tires will change the way that car handles 70% that quick. So there you are. There's so much more, but I just wanted to, Brandy, thank you because I was just thinking, you know what? We need to do a podcast about winter driving because there's many states it's coming up on. And for you ones in the southern states, guess what? You get the ice. That's worse than snow because ice doesn't grab. Sometimes snow will grab the tires. Ice does not. And then for you way down in the south, like Florida, you guys are going to get torrential downpour rains where now it becomes hydroplaning. Same thing. When you hydroplane, it's just like you're on ice, but now you can't even see because it's raining so hard. Your windshield wipers are going blah, 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 blah. And you know what? So tires, tires, tires. Tires save a lot of lives too. So there you go. Sorry. Thanks.
No, that's very good, Mike. And I think a big thing is, in addition to Randy, who gave this information to Natasha or us, as a student, there's a lot of parents that have asked, I don't want them to drive in the winter. I don't want them to drive in the winter. I'm going to wait till the spring. And then they've never practiced this at all, which is very detrimental because then the kid's going to do it on his own or her
Yes.
own.
Yeah, so
Um,
so a lot of states now do recorded driving log with parents, and part of that driving log, you shouldn't be able to just you shouldn't be able to get a permit in April in our winter states
mhm.
in April, and then get a license 6 months later in October because you've driven in no conditions, we'll say, other than rain. And it should be in that driving hourly log that you need to record 5 hours of winter driving.
Just like you do
Yes,
five
it
hours
should.
of nighttime
Yeah,
driving.
you do.
Hmm.
It should
We're
be.
required to do 15 hours of night driving. Why? Because it's really
Right.
dangerous. But guess what?
Yeah.
Driving in the snow for the first, second, third time is worse than night driving. So
Yeah, and the rain and the ice, like you said. Those
so
are
it's
all.
just another check that we need to. It just means how important driving is, and we cannot get lazy on any aspect of it. So
Well,
but
that's
we
all good stuff, Mike. I know.
yeah.
But you've had a lot of experience with it, and hopefully people will take note and follow your lead.
Hey, how about this? Over 40,000 kids, never had one of them in the ditch.
Well, that's darn good. I
So
remember
Yes.
being in a ditch many years ago. I had a Bonneville, like a 19 something Bonneville. It's a big car.
you're aging yourself right now, Jane.
Perhaps I am. It's a vintage car. I'm
Yeah,
vintage, yes, for sure.
very good.
Anyway, well, that's our podcast for today, and we appreciate everyone who takes time to listen or watch our podcast. Of course, we love it if you share it with others because we're looking for smarter, safer drivers. And below, you're going to find links to get a hold of us or to find podcasts, other podcasts that we have. And we also have over 100 plus videos to help you stay safe on today's roads. And we also want to let you know that if you want to subscribe to our podcast, you can go to youtube.com/drive safe, ride safe, one the number, not the word. And that's our channel. And we will be able to send you then the weekly podcast to your email, which will save you some time to find us. And we would love that. And of
Yeah.
course, until next time, we are here to say,
Drive safe.
Ride safe.
.com.
Bye, everyone.
See
See
you
ya.
later. Stay safe.